Last orders at the bar, please.
Welcome to Tavern Tales. These are the adventures of The Rookies, a curated actual play of the tabletop role-playing game Masks, a New Generation from Magpie Publishing. Previously on Tavern Tales, the Rookies have charged into battle against the Yellowjacket. Will they save the day or create even more destruction?
Come sit down and drink with the enemy, raise a glass and toast to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So come sit down and laugh with the enemy, raise a glass and sing to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So I won't end up being alone, 'cause I won't drink my drink alone. So what about you? One beer or two, I'll drink to you.
Four conditions.
Yeah,
Mom.
more conditions for you.
He's so close to leave.
Do you guys give me another condition?
We're the
Solarian.
So this is an energy coming out. This is your built up. What are all your conditions?
I am angry, guilty, hopeless, and insecure.
Yes. So
I'm on the...
Let the hate flow through you.
assuredly hit. You don't even need to mark a condition. Remember, if you'd gotten a 7 to 9, you would have had to mark a condition, and then you would be taken out of this entire scene.
I'm gonna have to comfort you.
Yeah.
Damn well better. Or Solarian.
You get to hold 3 burn.
Okay.
Cool. He's charging up. What do you do, XP?
I am protecting civilians, so there's still pieces of debris falling everywhere.
Absolutely.
And so I am trying to crouch over people and run them to safety and cover. And I'm just going back and forth. I'm getting a lot of steps. My Fitbit's going to look real good.
Your Fitbit's just internally
You are a
connected to
Fitbit.
Yeah, I have a, what is it, an odometer?
Oh,
Pedometer.
Yeah.
Odometer?
Built in.
Yeah.
Pedometer.
I would like you to roll to defend.
Uh-oh. This is not going to be good.
Defend these people from terrible travesty. So you're rolling plus savior.
6.
That is a failure
Oh.
to save the people. So you would mark potential and you're not going to manage to keep anyone safe.
But can George help her? Because George is doing the same thing.
Sure, George, you're going to spend a team
George
to help.
is helping.
Okay, George spends a team to help get you to 7. So it costs you. You need to expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation.
I will expose myself to danger.
Of course you will.
Does that absolve my guilt?
We'll get there in a moment. First, you're going to take a powerful blow.
Okay. I roll that, right?
Yes. For NPC threats, you have defended them. You've defended them and kept them safe. You're going to choose one of the below here. Are you going to add a team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, like this innocent old lady, or do you want to clear a condition for yourself?
I would like to clear a condition.
Sure. Which condition are you clearing?
Insecure.
Sure. Yeah, you're
That
less
felt
insecure.
awesome.
You did this. You helped yourself out. That's great. Now you're going to roll to take a powerful blow.
That's not what this one was.
And that's what that 8 is. And so on an 8, you're going to choose one of those things. You're going to lash out verbally and provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or they're going to take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition on them, or you're going to give ground and your opposition will get an opportunity, or you struggle past the pain and you mark 2 conditions.
What would my opposition be?
That's me.
I will give ground and my opposition has an opportunity.
Awesome. Yeah. As you rush over, you bumped George. George is like involved and the rocks are falling and you protect the old lady, but George has to get out of the way because he's tried to help in the last moment. And he's right in the path of this giant robot. And the giant robot is about to kick a hero through a building.
Oh, it's going to be me.
Yes. So you're going to roll to take a powerful blow.
Okay. But was I also defending someone or no?
You haven't done anything yet. You didn't get your,
Okay, I was
your
just helping
opportunity
her
in the
defend.
moment.
Okay.
You're come across to help, and the robot's like,
Boof.
and that's my I literally get to write its moves, and one of its moves is kick a hero through a building.
That's so fun.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
So I'm trying to get a 7 or more, basically.
No, when you roll a powerful blow, you're rolling to go lower. But anyway, roll the dice, and we'll find out what's happening later.
Me. Come on, Snake Eyes. Oh no!
Look,
I thought I cursed you.
okay, so you roll plus the conditions you already have. How many
But
conditions do you have?
none.
You're very lucky. Otherwise, you'd be at
Yeah,
a 10 and
yeah.
taking 2. Are you going to lash out, verbally provoke a teammate to foolhardy action or take advantage of your influence? Are you going to give ground and your opposition gets an opportunity? Or will you struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions? The robot looms back just as Terry's climbing up to things that found the access port. The whole limb goes forward and you're dangling from it. So we see Terry hanging from the end of the leg that gets used to kick George, and George flies right through the Starbucks and out the other side of the building, and you are like laying on the ground in the middle of the street under a street light, and no one's around because this entire area has been evacuated. You can hardly hear the screams for the ringing in your head. And what are you choosing to do with that choice you have before you?
I'm just going to take 2 conditions.
All right, mark 2 conditions. Let me know what conditions you've
Yeah.
taken. And
Oh God.
Adora hasn't done anything of it.
Yeah. Seeing what is happening with the inefficient takedown of the robot, and is going to jump and punch directly into the joint of one of the legs.
Sure. The leg that Terry's connected to, or a different leg?
The other leg.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
It's a competition.
Absolutely.
Who can take down the
Who
legs?
can take the legs first?
I'm going to punch right through that leg.
Okay.
In the joint, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you're going to roll to directly engage a threat.
Yes.
All right.
And because I am awesome and I'm in competition, I hope I frustrate the hell out of you because that'll make it better. I get to roll danger instead of freak.
No, this isn't an unleash your powers. This is roll to directly engage a threat.
I thought it was unleash my powers.
No,
physics,
you're-
what physics?
No, because you're engaging the threat itself. If you were protecting somebody and there wasn't a threat for you to face off against, in this instance here, you're directly engaging a threat.
Fine.
So in this
still
instance, you're
rolled-
rolling plus danger.
I still roll danger.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a 10.
Okay, so you get to pick 2 of the below list.
I am going to resist blows from
Sounds perfect.
thing?
Yep.
and then take their leg from them.
Take something. What is this? You can't take the
The
leg.
whole leg. I sweep the leg.
This is mine now.
I love it.
Like an actuator or something like that from the leg joint so that it now can't walk. It's like frozen in place. Create an opportunity for my allies. It's frozen.
That would be perfectly fine
Okay,
as well
I'll
to
do that.
create an opportunity for. So who are you creating the opportunity for?
Terry.
She says reluctantly.
I mean, there's that guy over there
yeah,
too.
Solarian.
I'm just sitting here charging my laser.
I got it. I'm like holding onto the leg basically, and it's frozen now, I guess.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So you are going to resist any blows, so
Yeah,
it doesn't get a chance to hit you when you leap up. You hit the leg, and it's going to mark a condition. The right leg.
It's a robot. I assume it's hopeless.
It's insecure now.
It's now insecure. It's like, I'm so fat in this swimsuit.
That's your go-to for an insecure robot.
You're holding its leg, and it's like,
She's going to notice my cankles. These are my stretch marks.
What is happening? This stupid robot.
Totally comforts and supports you, Solarian. But I'm on a -2. So I do have influence over you. So that's only a -1. And I could impress you.
So you hit the leg, and a weird klaxon sounds when you strike the leg. And the back of the robot, a bunch of rocket heads open up from previously unseen little round holes with slits in them, and they all go out, and they all look like they're arming for a launch.
I'm going to say it says, create an opportunity for your allies. So it's for everybody.
Okay, so you've locked up the leg and you're on it. You've punched it. You have avoided its blows, but it looks like things are reaching critical head as this leg's kicked off a Clarion. Solarian?
Solarian.
It is time.
Clarion was an ex-girlfriend of Solarian.
Oh.
Uh,
Should I be jealous? Is she prettier than me?
Her name was Clarion Klaxon Call.
Oh, it's a mouthful.
It's a good alien name.
Alliteration and alien name.
Yeah.
Totally
Oof.
comic booky.
All right. So Solarian seeing that the robot, I assume, is struggling to move, or has it stopped completely?
Just the one leg.
Just the one leg is stuck. Okay.
The other leg is perfectly fine. Kicked the
Yeah, it hurt me real
George
good.
right through the uprights, that's why your hands are raised back out to where they were.
Good.
That's very
good.
comic booky because you're like in the football helmet, like.
Kicked the football player right through the uprights. You can see Terry hanging from the leg.
That's not football.
Not what I signed up for when I said I'd be a kicker.
So Solarian, what he's going to do is he's going to fly above the robot, and he's going to use his reality storm to drive a bolt of cosmic energy directly through the center.
Okay, you're going to directly engage a threat.
Yes.
Okay, you can roll plus freak
Yes.
to do that.
Freaky.
Super freaky.
All right, you're spending the 1 burn to directly engage the threat. Go for it.
What? Okay, I'm going to have to spend, I guess, all my burn then.
Why? You're spending 1 burn to directly engage a threat.
Yeah, but I need to spend another one or else there's going to be unwanted collateral damage.
Correct.
So I
But
spend 2.
you would spend that after you roll to see what's
Okay.
going on.
All right, here we go. 6, and then my freak is +2.
What are about your 4 conditions?
Afraid only gives me -2 to directly engage a threat, so I'm good.
Okay, so that's the one you don't currently have.
That's the one I don't
So you're
currently
at a
have.
total of 8.
8.
So you've directly engaged a threat, and you get to choose one of the things below.
I'm going to remove all the rockets from them that are currently being armed.
Oh, nice.
Okay, all of the rockets. Sure, why not? All right, you're going to do that one thing. I need you to take a powerful blow because as you channel your reality storm and the laser pinpoint focuses between your hands as you blast out with your cosmic energies at the giant robot turns and hits you with its its stinging tail, and you need to roll to take a powerful blow.
Oh, sweet Lord. I think.
Because if you'd chosen the one of resist or avoid their blows, then you wouldn't be in this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
but it's
you
not
traded
fun.
hits. I love it. No, it's great. It's perfect.
High risk, high
Oh,
reward.
This is for sure not going to end well.
No, it's not. Oh,
No.
he has a 6.
Actually, it's a 10.
Plus your conditions is 10.
Yeah.
So you must choose one of these below. You must remove yourself from the situation. You lose control of yourself or your powers in a terrible way, or 2 options from the 7 to 9 list. Meanwhile, each of the rockets that were inside the body of the spine of this creature erupt in concussive blasts, one after the other.
Like in place, or like they're shooting off into hit something
In its place.
in place. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making
He
sure
took out the
that's
rockets, so all the rockets blow up inside the creature, and
that good.
For now.
Except, wait, is Terry inside? Are you inside?
Not yet.
Okay.
It ain't going
It's
to be
like,
a...
whoops.
I was gonna be inside real quick.
That's what they all think.
and you can see the arms of the creature, the long claws on each of the fingertips of these jaguar arms that it has, the serrated knife-like claws begin to spin like chainsaws as it begins to move its hands in violent destruction up and down the street and everywhere it possibly can. What did you choose?
So as he's channeling all his energy, weird, abnormal, like red sparks start to come off of his body, and then his skin just goes dark, and he falls out of the sky.
Oh, man.
Cool. I love it. That's great.
You're like an empty shell, like an empty container.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have been taken out of the combat, or you pass out.
I pass
Is
out.
great, and you fall heavily to the ground below.
Kaboom.
Terry, what are you up to?
I'm gonna open up the access port and climb.
How are you going to open the access port there, Terry?
I am gonna take my sword and use it like a crowbar because it's a crappy sword anyway. So I don't think I'm gonna use it for a robot.
Cool. Okay.
So I pry it open like a really stuck jar of jam.
Pop open this access port. Just so you know, on the leg of this yellow-black robot, it's definitely, it comes to be known down the road as the Yellowjacket that you've all destroyed. And even though there's no jacket about it, the monstrosity is called that. And you can actually see letters on the access port. And in fact, there's like a big emblazoned YLLO on the thing.
Yellow.
They call me Mellow Yellow.
This is half bee, half panther.
half.
Hornet, half jaguar.
hornet.
You're really up close, Terry.
But yes.
And everybody else sees YLLO, and you see specifically that. Okay, it really looked like a 4. Everyone, like her first thing is a 4. She's like 4, and then no, wait, that's definitely a Y. Okay, so Terry, what are you trying to get out of this? What are you trying? You trying to do damage to this creature, this thing?
I'm trying to find some sort of a moving part that the machine is reliant on, so that if it stopped moving, everything would stop moving. Like a clock, right? Like if you take one gear and it can't move anymore, the clock stops working because that's how robots work.
The robots are just
Sure.
big.
Terry
claws.
knows so much about robots. I think this is an assess the situation moment then, as opposed to
Yes.
anything else. Okay, roll to assess the situation. Ooh,
Fuck.
Terry, you've completely failed and have not assessed the situation at all.
I'm doing really bad in this
You
fight, guys.
mark potential, please.
Yeah.
I think everyone is. You shouldn't have sent all of us away.
I rolled once and I rolled great. What the hell's
Yeah,
happening?
Allison.
And when you fail to do this action, the monstrosity ravages the landscape with its claws, bringing even more cement and building material down upon innocents who are still trying to scatter and run away. There is a yellow cab that's just out there that has a bunch of people crowded into it, and it's about to knock a big piece of masonry into it and crush all the people therein.
Can I run over and jump onto the cab and try and catch it?
This is definitely defend. Roll plus savior.
8.
Yay.
Then you have, you get to choose one on 7 to 9. So you're going to get to keep them safe. You manage to deflect the big boulder from hitting the cab, and you get to choose, are you going to expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation?
Well, I think if I'm catching a big piece of concrete, I'm exposing myself to danger.
Cool. Okay, it's going to cost you.
Again.
You expose yourself to danger. I think you should take a powerful blow. Furthermore, you get to add a team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear a condition.
I'm going to clear a condition.
Okay, go ahead, clear your guilty condition.
I'm starting to feel like a superhero.
Yes, you definitely are. Take that powerful blow.
Low number, right? I want to
Yeah, low number. Come on, Snake Eyes.
Do you have any conditions?
No.
That boulder does not hit you or do anything terrible to you with your
Yay.
6.
Durability at its finest.
Yeah.
Adora, you're hanging out on the leg. Terry's looking at a panel, completely dumbfounded and confused. What do you do?
So I've kind of at least stuck this one leg. So I'm going to jump over there and show Terry how to be a hero correctly.
I love this rivalry you've made.
So wait,
Yeah.
are you going to directly engage the threat of this giant robot, or are you actually trying to provoke Terry?
I'm going to provoke Terry.
Okay, yes, provoke Terry.
By-
Is Terry susceptible to your words?
Do I have influence over you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you do.
I do.
Then definitely do
And I'm
so.
trying to frustrate him too. So it's a +1 on
It's
that.
gonna
too.
work. I'm gonna tell you that.
This is great.
Go for it.
What I say is, as I jump over there, is I'm going to take this down. Stay clear, superhero coming through.
Rude.
Like it.
Wow. What is the out of character thing you are telling Terry to do?
Okay. Like, obviously, I can rip open the panel for him rather than,
Okay.
yeah.
What are you out of character?
Oh.
What are you telling Terry to do? I love the line. It was definitely provocative. Stay clear, superhero coming through. Are you telling Terry to leave the leg?
No, I think, it's more like a listen to me, I'm going to lead.
So what are you telling Terry to do out of character? Because it literally says specifically, say what you're trying to get them to do, and then you roll. And that is clearly out of character, not necessarily the word. You didn't have to use the
Yeah.
words because we don't require people to be superheroic
So
and theatrical.
how are you stuck again? Just
He's
so
not stuck.
He's not?
Just failed to assess the situation.
Oh, okay. So, I'm sorry, I'm really stuck.
So do you want help?
Yeah.
Okay, so my immediate offer, and you can take this from other people too, is my immediate offer to you is you force Terry to immediately directly engage the threat.
Yeah.
Terry hasn't bothered to directly engage the threat. He's been running around investigatory,
Rather than like trying to fight it.
and he said, I'm going to do this all by myself. Obviously, not good choices. And it sounds like that's what you're maybe trying to get him
I'm
to
trying
do.
to get him to directly
What do
engage.
other people think that you might try to get him to do?
It's that or have him step back so that you can
Run
do it.
away, Terry.
Yeah. Sit
this
Oh,
one out.
pathetic fool. Go help Solarian in his unconscious state.
Like that's
Yeah. I want him to be better because that's the part of the rivalry is like show me up.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
That provocation, you're going to roll, and then Terry's going to choose if he accepts it or
Yeah,
not.
directly engage the threat. Okay. Woo!
You have any conditions?
That doesn't affect this.
Cool.
It just plays into my assholeness.
Sounds delightful.
So
Love what it plays.
I'm provoking my
Recorded for all time.
what?
Nothing.
I'm provoking my rival to behave rashly. So, and I'm also frustrating him, and also he is my rival. So,
Marie Claire, did you succeed?
yes, I
On
got
a 10 plus?
I got a 13.
Then that's all you needed to
Sorry,
get us
10
to.
plus.
I understand that he is your rival, right? Terry's your rival, that you are provoking Terry, which is playing into all of the things about your character that you want to achieve. Is there any special thing that comes from you doing that?
no,
That is unfortunate.
because I changed my things.
So I have to take a condition, right?
So in this instance, Terry, you've been provoked. On a 10 plus, you're going to choose both. We're going to add a team to the pool. You're going to mark a condition.
Insecure.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, why not, right?
And then it's going to play into my very next thing.
And you're going to choose to do it?
Yeah.
All right, go for it. Directly engage the threat. Well, how are you doing that?
I am going to yell to Adora.
Sure. Okay. I love how you start with directly engaging the threat by talking to Adora, but
Well,
okay.
no, I'm just going to tell her to throw me at the head because I'm going to throw.
That would be her directly engaging a threat. You need to directly engage the threat.
Okay. I'm going to parkour master up to the neck and stick my sword in and ride it down the.
See, now that sounds delightful. Roll to directly engage a threat.
Okay. And I'm going to do suck it mission, which means I can use my savior instead of my danger to engage the threat because that's my other beacon move.
Right. You're going to roll savior instead of danger. But you are Allison in this game. And does insecure have anything to do with directly engaging a threat?
Nope, but afraid does.
Okay,
so
cool.
I'm -2, but I +1 because I'm savior. So
Why are you -2?
-2.
You're not afraid currently, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I never cleared that.
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
She's
because
got 4
Terry's
conditions.
full. He has 4 conditions. He's full up on
So
sorrow.
5, 3,
4.
4. So I have 4.
All right. You fail to
Yeah.
directly engage a threat. Mark potential.
I have marked all my potentials.
Yay! Sort of.
Cool.
I've marked all potential.
You get a new move,
Do I
right?
get it?
Yet what you're going to do is you're going to clear it, and then you're going to do the thing that below it that called advancement, and you can work on that while we move on. You have failed to directly engage a threat, so you're going to take a powerful blow as the right arm is just going to swat you from the chest and try to knock you right off the giant robot. So roll to take a powerful blow.
Ha.
You have succeeded. Oh wait, plus how many conditions?
4.
So you have taken a powerful blow,
Yeah.
and you're going to choose: do you lash out verbally and provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition, or are you going to give ground? Your opposition will get an opportunity, or are you going to struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions? So you really can't do any of the condition acquisition pieces.
Yeah.
I tried to hit somebody with a powerful blow earlier and did not. Who was that? Was that you? Then you stand strong and you get to mark potential.
Ah, yeah.
And you were supposed to say how you weathered the blow, but I took that for you. I'm sorry.
I am going to lash out verbally at Adora.
Do it.
Cool. You provoke a teammate to foolhardy action as you fall from the sky, landing with a brutal bounce off the concrete. You say,
Why don't you just deal with it yourself?
Oh, this is getting ugly.
wow, yeah, like, definitely harping into the angry, guilty, afraid, and insecure Terry right now.
This is how the band breaks up, guys.
So is that a provoke thing? Does she have to roll for that?
Sure, roll to provoke.
Are we fighting the robot or each other?
So each other, apparently.
action or taken.
Now you roll good.
The robot's just eating popcorn.
I have a -2 to provoke. 5.
All right, mark potential. You failed in the provocation.
Okay. I'm just
We
gonna.
haven't seen anything from poor George,
I
who's
know.
laying there on the ground, stunned. What do?
Well, yeah, he's angry and afraid now because that was really scary.
It's like
Sure.
super
What are you gonna do?
frustration.
He's going to run over to where Adora is and also like just continue helping with moving people out of the way and just try to get the whole area clear so they can actually do something.
What are you going to do?
Is the area clear of
George,
people?
I
Yeah.
need you to do something.
That's fair. Just wants to save all of the people all of the time.
Why don't you assess the situation, George? You come back through the building and then take a moment to look around.
Okay.
Because that sounds like what you were trying to do. Who's the most hurt? What's the biggest threat? What can I do to save the day? Sounds like what you were trying to ask of me.
I had an idea of how I wanted to engage the threat.
But you were just going to help people. That's what you said you wanted to do. And
Yeah.
now you're... So why don't you roll to assess the situation?
Okay. Now I roll good? Yes. Nope. I failed. I got 6.
A 6 is not enough to assess the situation. So the giant robot Yellowjacket charges up its stinger and will incinerate with its laser stinger, not Adora. I'm just pointing out, guys,
Okay.
because Adora is on the creature. No, Terry, who's laying there on the ground, of
Yeah.
course.
And then Solarian's still freaking hurt as crap too. You're done.
Can I see this and run and try to take it
Yes,
in for
absolutely.
her?
You can go and try to defend a fellow PC that's laying
Yeah.
on the ground.
Yeah.
What do you do? What's the color of that look like?
One of the panels, you just see XPay looking over their shoulder, and they immediately make eye contact. And then the next panel.
We can't really see eye contact, but we can see eyes go wide.
Yeah, eyes go wide, and then they just start running as fast as they can, and they leap in the air, and you just see them in a like side leap with hands outstretched, ready to take the laser like a bullet.
All right, roll to defend. So you're going to roll plus savior.
That's what I'm doing today.
You're doing
Defending
great.
it. Like a shield. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Nope, we're good. We're okay, I think. 6?
Oh.
6 is not enough.
Can George run in and help again? Just seem to assist Adora.
Oh, wait, you want to spend team?
Team, that's what I was saying.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're spending team to help assist in the
Yeah.
destruction there. That gets you to 7, and that means you have successfully defended, but it's going to cost you. You will expose yourself to the danger or escalate the situation.
Expose myself to the danger
Every
again.
time.
Of course. So roll to take a powerful blow. But first, do you want to add a team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear a condition? Do you want to take influence over Terry for having saved him from this incinerating
I think
stinger?
I already do have influence, so add a team to the pool, take influence. I guess I'll add a team to the pool.
Okay. You don't want to clear a condition?
I don't have any.
Oh,
I
wow.
cleared them all.
Well, maybe not. Roll to take a powerful blow.
Yeah.
Can I hold on to that decision?
We'll see what happens.
No, stop.
9. Choose one.
A 9.
I'm going to give ground. My opposition has an opportunity.
Yeah, the opposition is clearly going to kick Adora through a building.
Yay! You just love that. That's a good
Going for
Yeah,
another
it's a good
field
move.
goal.
Yeah, so rips Adora off its leg right through a building. This is a building further down the street, and you go through at about the 8th floor of it, and you go right through the building. It's an office
Do I
building.
have to roll to take
so
a powerful blow?
Sure, you can roll to take a powerful blow. You can see Adora back, like looking at everyone and like, why did you open me up to this? And goes backwards through the building, through the office building. There's a janitor who has headphones on and has the face the other way and doesn't see Adora go right through as Adora goes through short wall after short wall in these rows of cubicles. And then out the other side, there's a keyboard cord tied around her leg, and the keyboard itself is dangling below her. She falls to the street below. Roll to take a powerful blow.
And in the corner, you just see, Sorry, Adora.
All right, so I got an 8.
Cool. Why didn't you just take 2 conditions?
Because I, for some reason, every time I read it, I'm like, oh, it'll attack me.
Remember
I
your
just-
power, your special power too, right? So
Which special power?
look at your special powers as a newborn. One of them I've been trying to do to you because it's one of the things you seem to want.
Oh, regeneration.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to get to that, and you're like, no.
Right.
I won't mark conditions, Kyle. I'll just clear them because I'm a clearer. Anyway, so Marie Claire, what did you roll?
I got an 8.
Which means?
So I'm going to lash out verbally.
Sure, yeah. What do you say as you fly through the air into the building?
XP, you're smarter than this.
Okay, roll to provoke.
It's not the worst thing, but that's fair.
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Ooh, can that be a lesson? I am smarter than this. No, not a
No,
lesson.
not with that. Mark potential, Marie Claire. You have failed to provoke.
Snake eyes.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Is there's no critical fail in this setup, right? So that you wouldn't get like 2 conditions.
Kyle, I filled up my potential.
Awesome. That's what we're looking to do. Every couple of games, people are marking potential and acquiring new abilities. Have you chosen your new ability yet?
Yep.
Which is what?
No powers, not nearly enough training.
That sounds about you.
Yep.
Good choice. And we haven't heard from Terry in a while, so what's Terry going to do?
Terry is in the panel. You just see him stand up and he's dusting himself off.
Yep.
And he sees all of his friends lying around because XP is the only one that's kind of left there. Well, aren't you in a building somewhere?
No, I came
George,
back.
just run back.
Oh,
I ran back.
Just
I'm
ran.
back.
George back. Guess who's back? Back again.
It's like the Flash.
George is back.
That's kind of the idea.
Tell a friend.
It's George.
He glares at the robot and just charges right for the center of the robot. Gonna stab him in the foot.
Sounds like a good move.
The foot is the center of the robot?
Sorry, that's dumb, I guess.
No, it's fine. You want to directly engage the threat, go for it. Roll to directly engage the threat. You're going to charge at it, katana over your head. You are a trained superhero. You know where to strike and what to do. Go for it.
7. And can I use my second domination again? Where I use savior instead of danger?
Yes, of course. Why wouldn't you be able to?
Okay,
You always get to do that, don't you?
Yeah.
You're dramatically under fire. The vibrating hands are down between you as you charge between the extended fingers and claws of these chainsaw claws, just chain claws and or claw saws. And you
I got an 8.
an 8 total to directly engage a threat. Pick one.
Raise a glass and drink with the enemy. Raise a glass and sing with the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own. And raise a glass and toast to the enemy. Raise a glass and sing to the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own.
This concludes this episode of Tavern Tales.
End up being alone, 'cause I won't drink my drink.
Our intro and outro music is the song Tavern Tales by the Bad Billy Band. You can find
curated
out
masks,
more about the
a
Bad
new
Billy
generation
Band on
game
iTunes
set in the
or at
superhero teenage world of Halcyon City.
www.badbillyband.com or follow them on Twitter at Bad Billy Band. Thanks for listening. Please feel free to leave us a review on iTunes or find us on Twitter at Tavern_Tales. We'll be back next week with more of the adventure.